What happens when a hungry jackal gets a bit too greedy? Get ready for a wild adventure and a valuable lesson in the Greedy Jackal and the Golden Rams.
A benevolent old sage, known for his wisdom, decided to walk through a vibrant green jungle one sunny morning. He enjoyed the peaceful sounds of the birds singing and the rustling leaves. With his long white beard flowing gently in the breeze, he carried his sturdy wooden staff. He admired the tall trees and colorful flowers along his path. The sage smiled, feeling the warmth of the sun on his face. He loved exploring the wonders of nature. As he ventured deeper, a commotion disturbed the calm air. The sage heard loud thumping sounds and then saw something astonishing. Two magnificent golden rams were furiously butting heads in a clearing. Their golden horns clashed with a mighty clack. It seemed they were caught in a very serious argument. Each ram was determined to be the winner. These powerful golden rams ignored everything else, focusing only on their intense scuffle. Despite their golden fleece, their sides showed streaks of dirt and some scrapes. They pushed and shoved with incredible force, their hooves digging into the soft earth. Each time they charged, their majestic golden horns intertwined and knocked together. The sage watched, concerned for their safety, as their relentless fight continued. Suddenly, another creature appeared from the dense undergrowth. It was a hungry jackal, usually quite timid, but today, his eyes were wide with a different kind of interest. He was a small, nimble creature with grayish-brown fur, pointy ears, and a bushy tail. He sniffed the air excitedly, his thin body trembling a little. His stomach rumbled loudly as he gazed at the fighting scene. The jackal's gaze wasn't on the battling rams themselves, but on something else entirely. On the ground, where the rams had been fighting, small drops of a shiny red substance glittered. His eyes grew even wider as he saw more of it. Without a second thought, the greedy jackal crept closer, lowering his head. He began to heartily lick the droplets from the earthy ground. The wise sage, observing from a safe distance, immediately understood the jackal's foolishness. "Oh dear," he whispered to himself, stroking his long white beard. "This jackal is so focused on his hunger that he doesn't see the danger." The sage knew that animals, when blinded by greed, often make unwise choices. He felt a pang of worry for the little creature. The jackal's desdemontites, meanwhile, was completely absorbed in his task. The metallic taste fueled his craving for more. He hardly noticed the thudding sounds of the rams nearby. His eyes darted around, looking for any more glistening drops on the ground. He imagined how wonderful it would be to have a full, warm meal. Greed made him forget all caution and common sense. A terrible thought crossed the sage's mind. If that foolish jackal gets too close, he will surely get hurt. The rams were large and powerful, totally oblivious to anything but their fight. The gentle sage wished he could warn the jackal. But before he could even decide what to do, the jackal started to inch even nearer to the two clashing beasts. His hunger for more was too strong, just as the sage feared. The greedy jackal, driven by his craving, wandered right into the thick of the fray. He was so focused on finding more shiny red droplets that he didn't see the danger until it was too late. One of the powerful golden rams, in a wild swing of its head, accidentally connected with the unsuspecting jackal. The poor creature was completely caught off guard. The jackal cried out as he was accidentally rammed hard. He landed with a thud on the jungle floor, feeling a sharp pain in his head. The greedy little creature was left stunned and terribly wounded. His selfish hunger had led him directly into harm's way, and now he truly regretted his choices. The fighting rams, surprisingly, stopped their own battle for a moment. The wise sage walked over and gently looked at the whimpering jackal. "My dear friend," he said softly, "this is what happens when greed takes over. It blinds us to dangers and clouds our judgment." The jackal nodded weakly, a tear in his eye, understanding the sage's words. He had learned a hard but important lesson that day about being careful. Always think before you act, especially when something tempting is involved.
Ever dreamed of being the hero? Now you get to be the star. Your adventure starts at TalesMio. Visit talesmio.com now.